So there's very upsetting footage coming out right now out of Portland. I'll try to show you what I can of it because one of the reasons this footage is so upsetting is the amount of violence in it, and you can't show that on YouTube. A lot of these videos are cut up, so some of the context is missing, but I don't think there's any context that could justify what happened. It seems to start in an altercation between a trans woman and a group of what looks like to be BLM protesters. From the looks of it, both parties are actually aggressive towards each other from the start of it.
What's up? Big alpha, bitch, come over here and beat your ass right now. Don't fucking play with me, bitch.
Yeah,
Who
no,
you
fucking with.
Who you pressing on, nigga?
I'm a Delta Force operator.
Don't fucking talk to me.
Hey, stop.
Where's Victoria?
Stop.
No, where's Victoria?
Stop.
Hey!
Give me that.
Hey!
Give me that.
Give me my shit back right now, motherfucker. Give me my shit back right now, motherfucker. Give me my shit back right now, motherfucker.
Y'all don't calm down.
Nasty bitch.
Are we gonna calm down? Are we gonna calm down?
Trip her shit, bro. Hey, nigga, yeah, pass it. Hey, right here.
I'm not fighting back. I'm not fighting back. I just want my backpack back. I just want my backpack here, y'all. Can push that shit out of me, please.
Hey, lady, just leave.
I know, they don't need her to represent you.
I cannot get
You guys got you.
into my house without that. I can't even get into my house without that. I can't even get into my house without my backpack. I need my ID. I can't get a hold of my therapist.
At the beginning of the altercation, they steal something off the trans woman, which makes her go after them for the stolen item, resulting in even more items being stolen, and every time that happens, they spit, hit, and berate the trans woman, until she gives up and sits on the ground crying for help. If that wasn't harsh enough, sadly, this is not even where it stops. Seeing the sad situation, a man comes up to defend the trans woman and tries to settle things down. From what it looks like, this upsets the crowd and results in a different woman being attacked, which causes the guy to get into his pickup truck and drive away. The angry mob is now chasing after the car, causing the guy to actually crash.
You're gonna break your shit, bro. Chill the fuck out. And then you really won't be able to get out of here.
Stop. Yo, what are you doing?
You didn't do nothing.
Go get that license.
You didn't do nothing, bro. Back off.
Get out of Stop! I'm gonna hit you with the car! Get the fuck out of here! Back up! Oh my God! Watch your feet! Watch your feet!
Back up!
Dragging him out of his car after he crashed, they force him to sit down on the ground as they rifle through his car and interrogate him. While he is seated on the ground and being interrogated, they constantly berate him and occasionally even punch him.
Hey, stop doing shit! Dumb motherfucker, stop doing shit! That's what I mean, nigga. Hey, don't reach inside your shirt, my nigga. Back up, bro. Back up. Back up, my nigga. Back up, bro. Sit down. Sit down. Bro, sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. Shut it off. No. Back the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Give you help.
Grab the keys. Grab the keys. You got the keys? There's no keys. Hey, bro, you're not leaving, bro. You're not going nowhere. Put your ass down. Sit your ass down. Sit the fuck down, my nigga. Hey, put your hands back and see what's the keys is off, my nigga. It's off. Stay the fuck down, nigga. Keep your hands so I can see them. Hey, homie got the keys. Homie got the keys. It's good. Oh, who is you? Yeah, who the fuck is you, my nigga?
Hey, Johnny, thank you so much for coming out here and witnessing.
I'm an older guy. I'm just
Trying to get my homie home.
Hey, chill.
Fuck out of here. Sit your ass down.
Nah, he's sitting down, bro, till the cops come, nigga.
Right here.
Till the cops come, nigga.
Where the fuck is your keys? Nigga, I'm gonna shock you, nigga.
Where's your wife?
What do you do?
Where's your wife?
She's right there.
Right where?
Right there.
Right where? What do you mean?
You don't need
You know, she's trying to call me. I'm sorry.
Where the fuck is she at?
I'm sorry. She's trying to call me.
Where's she at?
She's trying to call me. Can I answer it?
Answer would do it.
And like I said, this is sadly not over yet because one of the cowards ran up from behind the guy and sucker kicks him in the face, knocking him out completely. After this severe head trauma, the guy lays on the ground bleeding unconsciously while he is still being berated, and quote-unquote medics keep pouring water on him and dragging his lifeless body, which is not what you're supposed to do when you suffer a head trauma. Putting all the property damage and the violence enacted upon those guys for no apparent reason aside, this guy's life is forever changed by a coward who soccer kicked him from behind while he is seated, which could highly affect his cognitive ability in the future and completely degrade his quality of life. For those of you that don't know me, I'm actually a martial arts instructor, and like most people in my community, I enjoy watching MMA. The UFC, which is the most popular MMA organization in the world, doesn't allow their fighters to kick a downed opponent because of how brutally devastating it is. I'd bet you that a lot of leftists would consider MMA to be a savage sport for caged animals. But kicking a downed opponent is even too savage for the UFC. I won't lie to you, there are several other organizations in MMA that allow the kicking of a downed opponent, and you can see for yourself how much damage is caused by this form of attack. I'll leave a link for you guys to see the full videos of the situation on Twitter because sadly YouTube wouldn't allow it. Even if I got demonetized, I wouldn't mind showing to you, but they would completely remove the video because it's too violent, it's too graphic. So watch it at your own risk. The link would be either in the comments or in the description. The man from the story could very well be dead, and in the best case scenario looking at some CTE down the line, which would affect his memory, his mental capacity, and even his mental state. Head trauma is one of the worst things for you because it's really hard to recover from and there's no way to quote-unquote cure it. It's a life-changing event inflicted on this guy by a violent mob who everyone seemed to call peaceful protesters. But what do you guys think? Leave it in the comments. If you want to help the channel out, consider dropping a like and maybe even support the channel through YouTube membership, Patreon or Subscribestar. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the future videos. Hopefully you didn't hear all the dogs barking in my neighborhood right now, they're freaking out for some reason. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, see you in the next one.